YouTube. Welcome to our channel, guys. Today we are having a seafood mukbang. So we'll have tons of seafood and a variety of drinks.
And some desserts. A lot of the things we've got are from like local vendors, and we'll tell you who we got them from, and we'll also put their links in the description so you can look it up and get it for yourself. But I guess we'll start off with the seafood.
We have jumbo steamed shrimp,
We have some steamed clams,
and some blue crabs.
yes.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
We got those from a place called One Fish, Two Fish here in Salisbury, Maryland, where we live at. So, look them up, stop by, and check them out when you want. I think next we'll go to some of the drinks that we have. And all the drinks we have today are from local vendors. So we'll start off with, we have some teas here. Some nice tasting, like herbal teas. Some have ginger, some don't. Very tasty. We purchased these from a childhood friend of mine, Jermichael Mitchell. His company is Whole Life Tea. They can be found downtown Salisbury here at 223 East Main Street, the Spot Lounge and Mini Mart.
From Jamaica, we also have the God tea. This one is my favorite only because it brings back memories of where I'm from, St. Lucia in the Caribbean. One of the main ingredients in there is soursop, which is really, really good for your immune system.
And just a minor correction. God juice. There's no tea in it.
God. My accent.
Right.
GAWD. God.
Juice.
Juice.
Yes. We also have someone who Jermichael has partnered with, Harmonious Infusions. We have a couple of flavored sea moss smoothies here. Very, very good. As Harmonious Infusions can also be found at 223 East Main Street here in Salisbury, Maryland at the Spot Lounge and Mini Mart. As always, like I said, those links will be in the descriptions for you can get directly to them. The next drinks are for us adults, little adult time. We have some spiked lemonades here. We have, I think we have one is a watermelon lemonade. We have I believe that's a mango pineapple. Strawberry lemonade.
And this one is peach.
Peach tea. And we purchased that from a queen that lives here in Salisbury, Maryland by the name of Yaya Charmaine of Bizarre Cupcakes. And you probably said Bizarre Cupcakes, but those are drinks.
Yep.
We're not done. She does desserts.
My favorite, red velvet. So she did some red velvet cupcakes. And she also did a strawberry cheesecake cone.
Looks delicious.
I can't wait to bite into those.
And like I said, that was a Yaya Charmaine of Bizarre Cupcakes. But for the tea, for the smoothies with the sea moss, for the spiked lemonades, and for the desserts, all of those links will be down below in the description. As far as the seafood, Salisbury, Maryland, One Fish, Two Fish, you can look them up and check them out as well. Thank y'all for joining us today. Today we're gonna enjoy this food, and we're gonna talk to you guys about our upcoming wedding scheduled for June the 20th, 2020, which is next month. Almost technically this month. This month's pretty much over. Yeah. But we're gonna talk about how COVID-19 has affected us and our wedding plans, and what we did, the choices we made, and why we made them, and just fill you guys in because you're part of the family. So, like I said, I'm sorry, enjoying this food. Sorry. The original date
was June 20th,
2020, and then the pandemic happened, COVID-19, which in many ways we've all been having to readjust and deal with the effects of COVID-19. We'd like to send our hearts out to anybody who's had a family member who they may have lost to COVID-19. Our hearts are definitely with you. Anybody who was laid off from their job, wondering how they're going to provide for their families, our hearts are always and definitely with you. Just stay strong, keep your head up. We will come out on the other side of this better, wiser, and stronger. But a lot of things closed down due to COVID-19. So that included like churches, different businesses, venues, the courthouse. Because honestly, we've still yet to get our marriage license, which we're hopefully they open the courthouses on we have to call back on June 5th.
June 5th, yeah.
So hopefully we'll know something by then. But we had to make a decision. We had to sit down and really think what we were gonna do with things being closed down. And when this first happened, not knowing how long it would be closed down and how serious of this situation, this pandemic was gonna be.
Or the effect is gonna have on us and also the people that will be coming, or everybody on the whole. But
so
that was a tough decision, though, especially like that's a girl's every dream, like to get married and stuff like that. You see, like you planned everything, everything is done, packed, ready to go, and then boom, life happens, and that's now I understand when the older folks used to say life happens. Now I'm in the situation where life happens, where I had to change everything around. Like life happens, life is unpredictable, so we just had to, like Zil says, think about everything, especially the safety of the people that will be coming to the wedding, our family, our kids, our grandkids and stuff. The elderly folks, we just said that was at higher risk.
Right, exactly.
And now like the new date we switched to is October 10th.
October 10th, 2020.
Yeah.
Also with that, we decided that when we found out they were doing things where you could have gatherings of like 10 people or less, we said, well, we've been so set on this date of June 20th for a wedding. We still both wanted to keep that date. So we said, okay, what we'll end up doing, we'll do a very small marriage ceremony of less than 10 people. And
on June 20th.
On June 20th. And then what we'll do is we'll do a large wedding ceremony celebration of the marriage in October on the 10th for everybody who couldn't make it to the actual marriage ceremony. They'll be able to come to the celebration of the marriage in October. I felt like that'd give people who may have lost their jobs time to bounce back, both financially and just mentally and emotionally, because all of this is draining mentally and emotionally. So people need to regroup and bounce back, and we want everybody to be safe.
Yeah.
We put the health of our loved ones before any and everything. So that's what we decided to do. Like I said, we had to call back on June 5th to see about getting our marriage license. Hey, we've completed our premarital counseling. Woohoo!
I wouldn't say marriage counseling, because people out there that are not married, I suggest if you're in a relationship or long-term relationship that you do some counseling. It really helps both parties involved in that relationship.
It allows you to they pull a lot of things out of you and each other that you didn't realize was there, or just didn't really want to talk about it. But it's best to get things out and to get everything out in the open.
Yeah, get it out now than when you get married, or have a kid for that person to say like you're tied down to that person. Yep. When you didn't know what was happening.
And like I said, premarital counseling. And don't get me wrong, even after you get married, I'm thinking that counseling is still going to be a good thing, not just before you get married, because just like life and everything, marriage, I believe, is going to be a constant growing process.
Yeah.
So it's something you have to keep working on. You don't just get married and it's all done. All right. No, it's continued work. It's what it is. It's work. So you have to put the time in and put the effort in to make it successful. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people these days have lost like sight of. So
Yeah. I also believe that like when you get married, things will come up to that didn't come up like during the counseling and while you were like dating, in love, boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff like that.
true.
Yeah.
Um, as far as the wedding 2020, it was kind of weird at first because like we had ordered all these like gifts with
Party
the
favors.
party favors with the date printed on them and the invitations and the save the dates. So I was like, wow, like, but life happens. You got to just adjust.
Groomzilla.
You gotta adjust and just roll with the punches and just make the best out of every situation that happens. One of the big things that I say and vouch for is in life you must find a positive in every situation. No matter how bad the situation, find at least one positive in that situation. And trust me, that changed my life. When you change your thinking, you change your life. And that was the main thing I changed in my thinking. To no matter what the situation, to always find a positive in that situation. And that changed my life. I've been so much happier since I started living that way.
Didn't say P3.
P3, positivity produces positivity. A negative mindset will never gain you anything that's positive. It's just impossible to happen. It won't happen. Oh yeah, by the way, the seafood is amazing. Shout out to One Fish, Two
Sorry.
Fish in Salisbury, Maryland. The clams are really good. The crabs are very tasty, sweet. The shrimp have a sweet taste to them. Everything is really good.
I've
We'll
been
probably
killing the
get
shrimp.
into these drinks in a little bit and let y'all know how. Oh, we already know how the tea tastes. The tea we've had before, and it is amazing.
Except one, I didn't try because I have God juice. You have the Gavi and you have the X. I haven't tried
Yeah,
the
she
X.
hasn't tried the X yet, so I purchased 2 of the X this time so that she could have one and see what she thinks of it. The X is my favorite personally. I I love the X. The God juice is amazing, but as far as the teas, I would say the X is my favorite one. There you go, babe. There's the X, so you can taste it and try that. I'm gonna grab some more clams while you do that. Along with the seafood, that's good. I have
Not to cut you off, hold on.
Yeah.
The crabs are so sweet.
yeah, they're sweet. Like
really, really
the crabs
sweet.
and the shrimp have a sweet taste on them, and that's what you look for when you get like crabs and stuff like that.
Smell ginger.
I have I can't bend it over too much because I've already spilled a little bit of it. I have a little sauce. I used to watch like my grandmama then when we ate crabs and stuff. They made their little sauce. If you're from the Eastern Shore, then you already know. But I do mine. Everybody does theirs their own way. I have some apple cider vinegar in here. I have some hot sauce. I have some cayenne pepper. I have some melted butter, and I have some seafood seasoning like Old Bay seasoning. Mix that all up, and that's what I dip my crab meat into, and sometimes my shrimp also. But I love cocktail sauce for my shrimp also. So, and the clams, I dip all my seafood in that concoction that I said. I do. Speaking of concoctions for seafood, I've always seen a lot of YouTubers use. I think
Hear the sound?
no B loves sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try that one time, and we're gonna do like a seafood boil pan, and we're gonna do the B love sauce and give our review on it. But look at these jumbo shrimp, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Look, it's covering my whole face. It's covering my whole face, people, and I'm a big guy. It's amazing.
Okay, so I tried the X. I don't really like it.
More for me.
Again, it tastes like back home we call it l'orangeette. I don't know the English word for it, like a tea, basically. And I didn't like it. They give it to the babies to fall asleep.
I like it. I love it. More for me, people. She loves the God juice though. The God juice is her thing. Like I said, they have multiple flavors down there at the spot. They have the Garvey, they have the Woodson, they have the X, they have the God juice. They just a green tea they just added. I saw it today because I stayed clocked in and notified on everything that's happening down there. And they have Whole Life Tea has a green tea now, which is gonna conclude their line of teas, which I think is called POM, P-O-M.
This
Well, we know you love that.
this is so good.
We know you love that.
Highly recommend. Yes.
Yeah,
With
the
my
God juice is very good. Let's see.
And the prices are very reasonable.
Harmonious Infusions, the sea moss smoothies, very healthy for you. I know everybody's probably seeing the wave of sea moss here lately. Trust me, we're on the wave too, and highly recommend it. You just feel better throughout your whole day, and energized. By doing it this way, it doesn't even taste like it's a healthy drink, honestly.
Cause we do the sea moss gel, but I put mine in applesauce. I mix mine with applesauce.
That's amazing.
I don't like the taste of it. I'll do sea moss in a drink, but by itself, no.
That I take my sea moss gel straight, but in that smoothie, that might be the new way for me. It just tastes like a regular fruit smoothie, but it's good for you. That I believe was the strawberry. Very good, very tasty. Like I said, man, shout out to One Fish Two.
So good.
I might end up putting One Fish Two Fish link in the description. I said I was just gonna do the small local vendors, but these shrimp and crabs are so sweet.
I can put back to the shrimp. I would like
and tasty.
I haven't completed a whole crab as yet.
It's crazy. Look how big these things are, people, and it tastes amazing. Could you pass me the cocktail sauce, babe? Please.
There you go.
And the prices were good too. That's not. I'm not gonna say what the prices were, but the prices were good, better than a lot of competitors. So, oh man, that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could share something with you right now, but like I said, we told you where you can find it. It's amazing. I think I want to try one of these adult beverages here. I think this is the watermelon.
I really don't like peach, so I think I'm going to try peach first.
You're going to try peach first because you don't... Really
I don't like the fruit itself.
Right, got you. Now, this is my
and
first...
And it got chunks of peach in the bottom.
Okay. We got some straws here that they provided with the order. These cool little Ziploc pouches. Which is cool. You just open up the pouch a little bit and put your straw in, and you can zip it back around.
I didn't know how to do it.
I didn't either at first. I had to look at it for a while and figure out. I thought it was like a Capri Sun. I was looking for like a little hole to poke it in. So let's see. Ooh. Oh, that lemonade is spiked for real. Oh boy. Woo. Tastes good though. Wow. Tastes really good. Spiked lemonade.
I don't like peach, the fruit itself. Some drinks, if it has peach, I don't buy it. But yes, I would.
So there you go. For somebody who doesn't even like peach flavor, just said she would buy the spiked peach tea. So that's amazing.
This is good. You want to take a sip?
Sure.
It's so strong.
Check it out. You want to check out this one, the watermelon? I think that's
the watermelon.
Strawberry or watermelon. Oh, the peach is really. It almost tastes like a spiked Snapple peach tea. It's fresh.
I mean, 21 is a legal age to drink alcohol.
Fresh peach in there.
But if you're 20, you turn 21 and you have never drank alcohol before.
That's a good starter.
Yeah.
Something not too hard, but tastes good, but still has the alcohol in it.
I'm gonna chase it with my
disclaimer. We are not promoting drinking under the legal age. Do not drink until you are of legal age. And even when you get to the legal age, drink responsibly and never drink and drive. Your life is way too precious to risk it or risk somebody else's. So that's just a little disclaimer out there. we want to let people know. Be safe. Always be safe. To get back about the COVID-19, I guess, not want to keep on something that's so, I guess I would say depressing, but again, you can't ignore things that are going on. So just want to tell people, just keep your heads up and keep pushing, keep striving. Like I've always said, we're gonna come out on the other side of this better, wiser, and stronger. We just gotta stick together, and we just gotta help each other whenever we can,
Yeah.
and look out for each other.
And those who are at home not working, because I'm not working as well. I've been furloughed for April, going on 3 months now. And in the beginning, I was going crazy because I've worked all my life. The only time I'm not working is when I'm off sick or on vacation.
Yeah.
And then this time being home, it's like I picked up habits. Like I said, good habits. I'll say one bad. Eat too much at home now, or not exercising because the gym and places are closed, and I'm staying indoors. But I picked up crocheting. I did a few things, still working on some, which I put down for a little bit. And my fiance bought, I think you pronounce it cricut.
Cricket.
Where I've been making stuff, like the vinyl where you could print out logos and stuff like that for t-shirts and glasses and stuff. I've been doing that, just to kill time.
And let me tell you, got that machine, and she just started playing around with it, and she like, oh, Father's Day's coming up. I wonder if I could make like a little mug and see what it looks like. So she made like a Happy Father's Day, just generic mug, and posted it on social media. Well, now she has an actual business that we're about to actually get trademarked, and soon to have a vendor spot in a local shop here selling customized drinkware, because when she posted that one mug, her inbox blew up.
I should have one closer.
Her inbox blew up.
Babe, do you mind getting one? Babe?
Sure. Can you pass me a paper towel real quick? Thank you.
But yeah, I was just like messing around and did that, and I posted it on Facebook, and somebody asked how much is it, and I'm like, oh, it's XYZ. And then they keep sharing my post, and other people says, can I get this team, can I get that team, and stuff like that. So I see this. Yep.
Atlanta Falcons. And this one is just says Atlanta ATL and the Falcons logo on it. But she's been doing them and customizing them and putting people's names on them. And people have been loving them. So
Do the wine glasses too,
wine glasses, shot glasses, margarita glasses, any type of drinkware right now, people are just loving them. Gonna move on to doing t-shirts eventually. And like I said, like just staying positive and finding something to keep herself busy, it turned into a stream of income, into a business, which is just a beautiful thing.
And also, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No problem.
Also use that time to, find yourself.
Yes.
Learn a little bit more about yourself. Yep. Because like deep down you have talents that you never knew you had. I could see that because I never thought I'd be able to do this.
And now she's striving at it. Like, when we get done doing this, I'm pretty sure she's going to hop on the machine and start cranking out some orders. Because, like I said, people have been blowing her inbox up, putting in orders for this drinkware. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
So don't give up.
Nope.
Keep pushing. Trust me. Keep pushing. If you're not subscribed right now, remind yourself. Subscribe to this channel. It's us. Come on, people. Make sure
We're family.
We are family. That's what we're thinking about. I see all these YouTubers and other subscribers and their followers, they have like a name. Like, what do you guys think? Like, a lot of times I say Taylor Gang, but then a lot of people take the word gang and put it with a negative thing. But for me, gang stands for going after new goals, which I actually like. So I'm thinking Taylor Gang, or maybe Fitted Fam, or maybe Taylor Fitted Fam, TFF. I like Taylor Gang and the acronym going after new goals, though.
I like that.
I like what it stands for.
Tell us what you think.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
Or if you have any suggestions.
Or if you have a other suggestion that I didn't name. Taylor Gang, Fitted Fam, or Taylor Fitted Fam. Or if you have your own suggestion, put it in the comments and let us know, and we'll go over them and see what we have the most or what rings a bell. And that's what do you want us to consider you guys as? What do we want to call you guys? We've been loving the seafood, man. Shrimp, crabs, clams, the drinks, the tea, the God juice, the spiked lemonades, the sea moss smoothies. So now I think it's almost time to get to taste these desserts.
Yeah. You know
After
what?
I finish another shrimp though, because they're really good.
I just do melted butter. Melted butter, melted butter.
You already know what the cupcakes taste like. I'm pretty sure you want to go with the cupcake first, huh? I'm going to taste the cone. I like cheesecake. And these cones look delicious. Let's see if I can show you guys a little bit here. Look at that. Look at that.
Strawberry chunks in there.
Let's see. Oh my God.
With my cakes and stuff, I don't like fillings and stuff in it. I like it plain.
You go ahead. Do your thing.
But just looking at this, look like it's stuff with. Like I'm one of those kids that will like.
Oh my gosh.
Pluck everything off and then eat it. So I'm doing this for you guys.
You gotta get all this. If you like cheesecake, people, oh my gosh. It's so fresh. Got fresh strawberries in it and everything. Look at that. That's how it looks on the inside. I love cheesecake.
It doesn't taste like cheesecake though. Oh, because I think I didn't buy deep in. I still have had most of the strawberries.
You just got the cone and strawberries. This is amazing. Yeah. You got a certified winner right here. I already love your cupcakes, but man, this cone. I gotta take another bite. And for the record, this is crazy because this is actually one of my last days of eating like this before I go on a stricter regimen and intermittent fasting. Because as many of you know, if you follow my other channel, in a couple of months, I'll be having my weight loss sleeve surgery. So this is like the last couple of days of me eating like this. So I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna miss you though. It's really good. If you like cheesecake.
This is really, really, really good.
Really?
Really, really good.
Man. People, I can't explain it. The flavor.
I'm almost done, man.
And she's not even a fan of cheesecake. So, yeah.
2 for 2.
You have something going on. She's not a fan of peach at all. And she's not really a fan of cheesecake. And she enjoyed and loved both of these.
2 for 2.
You're winning.
Save the best for last?
Say the best for last. I already know what they taste like. I'm going to let her explain that to you. Could I have one more napkin, please?
Hold on.
Oh, never mind. Actually, it's right here. Man. Everything we purchased today has been amazing. Like I said, the links will be in the description for you guys to be able to find these items and try them out for yourselves.
I don't know if everybody eat cupcakes the way I do, but this is how I eat my cupcake.
Yeah, what she's about to do here, I never knew, but it makes sense.
So I break the bottom off and put it on the top. Like make a little sandwich.
Blew my mind the first time she did it when I had purchased her some cupcakes for, I believe, her birthday. I'd never seen it done before. And I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. It makes it so much easier to eat it and neater, and you get the icing in the middle. Her favorite, red velvet. Good tea.
This is good. I know some people are saying like red velvet. That's simple. It's chocolate with like red coloring, red food coloring or something. But it tastes different. It's really really good. And especially having the icing in the middle, I taste the bubbles.
I'll take a small piece. Let's see. Want to feed me? Soft, almost just melts in your mouth. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but it really does. It's like melts in your mouth. She's a wonderful baker. So,
Yes, she is.
slight recap: steamed shrimp, steamed clams, steamed crabs, one fish, two fish, Salisbury, Maryland. The tea, the God Juice, Jermichael Mitchell Whole Life Tea, 223 East Main Street, Salisbury, Maryland. The Spot Lounge and Mini Mart. Sea Moss Smoothies, Harmonious Infusions, which can also be found at the Spot Lounge and Mini Mart, Salisbury, Maryland, 223 East Main Street. And Yaya Charmaine Bizarre Cupcakes,
A variety of
spiked lemonades, and desserts. The cheesecake waffle cones and the red velvet cupcakes. All those links will be in the descriptions. Give everything 2 thumbs up, A+ grade. Oh man, amazing! But I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're about to close this out because I want to finish enjoying this amazing food. But before we close out, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you share the video. Make sure that you comment. Don't forget, what do you want us to call you? Taylor Gang,
Taylor Fitted Fam,
or Fitted Fam, or something that you think sounds catchy yourself that you came up with. Leave in the description. Well, leave in the comments, and we'll see it and we'll let you guys know. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications so you never miss an upload. And yet again, we'd like to thank y'all for joining us as we enjoy, excuse me, this wonderful, amazing tasting food and drinks. Anything you want to add, babe?
Just thank you all for viewing. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, yo, Prime, drop that shit.